I'm just thinking about the last few months and how much progress I've made and how good everything has been. I'm just sitting here and I think to myself, like, is there any other way that this period could end? Uh, when your redlining is so hard and you're pushing the limits so much and you're progressing so much and everything is going really well, these type of periods, what are they usually, in the grand scheme of things, what do they usually get followed by? Usually a rainy day. Surely you can't just go from a sunshine to sunshine for the rest of your time. There's going to be a period where there's going to be a dip, and that dip is not something to be frowned upon. That dip is essentially, okay, now it's time to chill. Let all of that biology catch up. Let everything kind of repair. Let everything just reground itself to this next platform, next level that I'm at. Before this period, I was battling with squats with 180 most of the time, 190 if I'm really, really feeling good, 200. Now 200 is so smooth and it's so explosive that it's not even recognizable. And so this crazy period has happened. And, I'm thinking about this pain that I've got in my left hip now. And I'm like, okay, it's not the greatest. I wish it didn't exist. But maybe this is what has to happen. The body has very different mechanisms in place for us to not just, walk one day and next minute the whole femur just snaps. No, there's mechanisms there to tell you, okay, you're pushing it really hard. This is the first warning, the second warning, the third warning, the fourth warning. And then the last few warnings are literally like, okay, if you really want to persist with this, we're going to put you through so much pain because this will end this organism. If you break this femur, we die. And so obviously, mild inflammation is the first thing, maybe occasional pain here and there. Maybe it starts off with jelly legs, like for me, and then progresses into a few knots, and then progresses into maybe like even worse tendinopathy. Then it progresses into like really inflamed knee. It just progresses there and there and there. And then obviously, people in the sporting world, in the professional world, they can take, cortisone shots, they can take pain relief, they can take nervous system stimulants, all of that stuff to kind of just mask some of these warning signs. And they continue and continue and continue. And then, there's money on the line, there's big contracts on the line, there's championships on the line. So a lot of these guys get put into really bad positions and all of a sudden, bang, the Achilles snaps. So how did that happen? Well, bro, if you didn't take the pain relief for the last 6 months, maybe you would have felt something wrong with that area. So there's a lot of stuff that happens like this. And for me, I'm like, okay, it is obvious that I need to deload. It is obvious that this has been an incredible period, and now there needs to be a period where I just chill a little bit and work on some of the things that I'm very familiar with now, which make me feel healthy. My only thing, this whole time has been, I just want to ride the wave until I hit some of these signs. Now, on Monday, the workout went terrible. I felt absolutely exhausted, absolutely drained. Knots started happening, pain. Today, I still feel the hip, but dare I say it's feeling a little bit better. So already the few days of hip work, already I'm making a difference. And that gives me so much happiness, so much comfort that I don't have to just waste my time in the garage for 2-3 hours exploring. I used to call this part of the training session like exploring. I can't push hard, so let me just do a bit of this, do a bit of that, do a bit of this, and just see what works. Test and retest, test and retest. Do this exercise, go back to the squat, one plate, see how that feels. Oh, that feels a little bit better. Okay. Maybe if I tweak this exercise a little bit better, then maybe the squats even feel a little bit better. Then you just kind of just exist here for 2-3 hours looking for an answer to your pain. I don't have to do that. Now I have so much experience with this. This has kind of been the battle of this journey. For those of you that followed, that, I get a few days of momentum, maybe even a few weeks, and then the hip pain stops me. Now it's been months of really, really good progress, really good momentum, and I've done this, and it's been an incredible progress. And now it's caught up with me again. So I've run out of the points in the bank. I need more points. How do I get more points in the bank? Well, the way I get more surplus in the bank is hip work, things that, call them rehab, whatever. Do some hip work, get that tissue even more resilient, maybe even progress it on some of those accessories that I'm really fond of now, and then come back and maybe I'll earn the points in the bank to purchase the next level of progression. And it's literally that simple. Like, when you hit pain, it's not doom and gloom and, oh my God, I hate my body. No, the body is trying to tell you something. Something is amiss. Something is wrong. And this is your motivation. Just a little bit of pain. It's motivation to pay attention, to address this. If you choose to ignore this, more pain will come your way. And when you're in a lot of pain, I don't know about you, man, but it's freaking hard to think. It's hard to be happy. You're moody. It's hard to eat. It's hard to sleep. It's hard to everything. So best address it at ground level. Don't wait for it to get to like the 10th level. And now you're in absolute disaster. You got to take freaking pain relief just to function on your daily job. Think about it. That's how I think about it. So, yeah, maybe the weekend is not going to happen. Maybe I won't be able to hit a PI in a few days. Those are all very likely. But, let's see how it progresses. If on Saturday and Sunday I don't feel like I'm good, I won't do it. If I, warm up and it feels a little bit better, I might try it. I probably will fail. I don't know if the pain really grabs me. I'll probably fail to 37, whatever. That's fine. That can be my marker for a week off, maybe 2 weeks off, and just really pump those hip flexors, adductors, whatever the structures are involved that I know with these exercises that I do, and then go from there. So it's not boo-hoo. It's thank you, body, for telling me this before I snap my femur. Because if we didn't have some of these signals, you'd be squatting. Maybe I get to 250 and then some catastrophe happens. I tear or blow a disc in my back, or I tear an adductor completely off the bone, and now I'm screwed, maybe for life, because that adductor's come off and it's ripped, and the surgeon's got to drill here and there, reattach it, like disastrous. Pay attention to the body. It's not against you. It's actually on your team. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.